And hi guys, and welcome to this live ranking of GW's animations, or all the 40k. All the 40k, because we're not going to talk about stuff like Black Talon, but it is here on the page obviously, so no Black Talon, no anything that has to do with fantasy. We are only going to focus on 40k. So let's see guys, let's see. And of course, let me know in the chat, the live chat, which are your favorites, of course. What is number 1, what is number 2, what's number 3, what's number 4, and what is number 5 and 6 actually, because we do have those numbers. And of course guys, for those of you that are not going to watch this live, make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know how would you rank these shows. Now, of course, we're going to start from the worst, possibly the worst thing ever that I have ever seen that GW has produced so far. And of course, guys, let us clarify that you are all entitled to your own tastes, opinions, and how you see things, how you see the things, the world of Warhammer. So, those are, sometimes, we can differ, sometimes we can match our opinions, but this is all based on my personal enjoyment and how I see the world of Warhammer and what can be actually created in this CGI or just not CGI form in general. Now, my favorite type of animation is CGI in general. Once again, that doesn't mean that those are gonna be the best of the best, but most of them are CGI, so this just happens to be the case. Number 6, guys, is going to be a drum roll. Oh my god, are we shocked here? I don't know if you're gonna be shocked, but number 6 is gonna be this, the Interrogator. That's gonna be number 6. Why? Well, because this is absolutely boring as hell. I have reviewed the show for the most part, but a lot of you just didn't want to watch. It showed that you didn't really have a lot of interest. I don't like to watch the paint dry, and this is like watching the paint dry pretty much. Characters, not really interesting. Everything is like 10 FPS, moving so ever slowly. The main character, I guess he's okay, but still, the way that everything is presented, I don't feel this should be applied to Warhammer in general, like the noir style. Just not, no, just doesn't ring well with me. Then we have number 5, and I really had to think about this, but I gotta go with the Iron Within, guys, because this is just only one episode basically, and it doesn't even show on the page right here. It doesn't, so that's kind of a bummer. I can't even, I can only click the button to play, and that's it. So the Iron Within, it's gonna be number 5. This was very underwhelming. Good animation for the most part. The story, it's okay, I guess, but they have to continue it, and this originally was a different idea. This was from the creators, one of the creators that GW actually acquired from YouTube, and we're still waiting for the Astartes project by Sayama Pedersen, which is the most anticipated thing out of all of these things. It's gonna be Astartes, okay? Like for all fans, basically. Maybe we can agree unanimously that we are waiting for freaking Astartes, okay? And thanks, Matty, for your for your rank in the live chat, and I'm gonna read it, of course, after I'm done with this one. So yeah, this is number 5. And now a huge wonder again about number 4, but it's going to be Hammer and Bolter, guys. So Hammer and Bolter is the most fleshed out series, I think, that GW Warhammer Plus has. A lot of episodes, as you can see. This one I kind of liked. This one I was bored to death. This one was pretty compelling because it was, about the orcs and about the Commissar Yarek. That was pretty important, and I'm very sorry. I think I have one of my puppies here on my lips. but that's what happens when you have two puppies. So Fangs was okay. This is from Warhammer Fantasy, so definitely not from the world of 40K, but still it was a good episode. Question of Fate I found one of the most compelling ever, actually. In the Garden of Ghosts, about the Eldari, it was okay still. I would say one of the best. This was really compelling. I really felt for the Sisters of Battle, so I just want to add that little comment right there. Kill Protocol, yeah, definitely so interesting about this search for this STC. Yeah, I like that very much. Cadia Stand, also, if we're talking about very compelling, I can even make a whole chart only for these episodes because I'm kind of torn which of these episodes is the most compelling. This was definitely up there. I was very impressed by this one. It's very memorable. That's extremely important in anything that we ever watch, not only in GW stuff. Artifacts, fascinating, really fascinating. It's not a bad episode at all. Blake Sons, I don't really like anything that has to do with Nurgle, so it's just about my taste. I mean, the episode was done okay. Double or Nothing, still something from Warhammer Fantasy. That was actually pretty good. It was pretty fun. It kind of reminded me of some of Hercules, the Legendary Journeys episodes. And yes, that is live action and this isn't, but still there were some fun moments there, especially about this guy that's the main character as far as I remember. Monsters, once again something from the fantasy world. This I didn't particularly like. You can watch all my reviews actually there on the channel. A New Life as well, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way in some parts. Under City, that was based on the game Vermintide. It was fine, but still I was kind of bored through the most part of it. Now Eternal, it is super great. I really love that. As a matter of which of these episodes is the most fun, I would say is Eternal, and it has more advanced animations, and it just deals with the Slaneshi stuff, and yeah, I really like that. Compelling to watch as well, very actually. Okay, so we do have Hammer and Bolter. I think overall it's a solid series, but GW has really tried here to get their footing, and they kind of started doing that. So I'm looking forward to the next episode of Hammer and Bolter. For me, I look at that as one of the best series, although there's much to be desired, but at least we are witnessing improvements and some light of hope in terms of the compelling factor and quality and action and all the aspects that you can imagine. And of course they made everything to move more, so now it's not like 10 FPS, okay? Yeah. So number 3, so now we're the top 3, and this is very, very exciting, obviously. So let me just okay, I just want to see something, but yeah, number 3, guys, number 3. Which one of these I'm gonna choose? Not that there's like a ton of options, but hey, it is what? The Exodite. So the Exodite only has 3 episodes, which is very unfortunate because this ended up on an open ending, and this was also in the works before GW acquired this team of people to do this, and you can see that there's something that is missing in terms of lip sync quality, other stuff like that, but for the most part it is very high quality 3D animation. It is compelling to me to a point because the Tau just fascinate me because they're so different from everyone else in the galaxy. And they do have some virtues, so they're not like complete asses or something like that. Anyone that's not a complete ass in the Warhammer 40K universe, I have to give them a thumbs up to a point, guys, because they're just, they're just different, okay? And if it wasn't for us, the humans, we will probably have a better better appreciation, better relations with them. And this overall was just very short, so I would like to see more Yeah, definitely. It's also memorable to a certain extent. I like the female Tao as well. So it's just very cool to see. There's so many factions in Warhammer that they're just not yet explored, because this started like what, 2 years ago by this point. So there's a lot more, and I'm just fascinated by stuff like the Exodite. But of course, Warhammer has a ton more important things to portray on screen. So I would personally focus on the Emperor and how everything started. That's just my thing. Before getting all of the little things that are not even connected, basically. I mean, everything is in one universe, but it all happens in different places of the galaxy and all of that. So, what, what is number 2, guys? And in case you're wondering, yeah, I'm going to click here on Angels of Death. So, Angels of Death, definitely to me, number 2. But what is even more is that I will put kind of like in front of Angels of Death, I will actually choose Angels of Death Origin. Yeah, Origins. And especially I will choose this second episode because it's just so good. This is like the best. Yeah, this is the best in many ways from all of these series. It has the better animation, it has a bit more of better pacing, better animation, shots, like it's very cool. The first episode of Origins, no, but it's a matter of quality and how I enjoyed it. I would say that this in the company of that, this is all encompassing to me episode that just is the best of them all, somehow, some way. So I would put this in front of the whole original series. And of course you can watch the final cut if you like, which is the best way to experience this series if you ask me. But in terms of animation, this was the worst 3D animation, one of the worst that I ever seen. Lip syncing was so bad, and I found myself disconnected from what is happening actually. So yeah, and of course, guys, in case you like it was a mystery or what, number 1 is Pariah Nexus, guys. Yes, do I hear applause? So yeah, number 1, Pariah Nexus. This is the most professional out of all of the animations. And why is that? Well, it is because GW did hire a professional studio to do this, and not the YouTuber animators, which to their credit, they're absolutely mind-blowingly amazing for achieving everything that they have achieved with their animation and just all of that, guys. Just I have no words for their for what. I'm just speechless right now. Sorry, guys. I wanted to play this. No, actually, no, I didn't want to play this. I'm searching for another effect, sorry. I have a bunch of effects. Yes, stop it. Stop it. Sorry, guys. Jesus, this program. I'm testing a new program. Don't mind it. I can play some ridiculous effect that I'm not supposed to be playing. I better ignore this. Okay, I wanted to do this, so I'm just going to do it by hand. Yay! Okay, so Pariah Nexus, I did the review of that. My mic is too close, and is like 10 out of 10. The only thing better will be something about the Emperor. Something about the beginnings of the universe, the story from the very, very beginning, literally. That would be the best thing ever. Yeah. So Pariah Nexus is about the Necrons and the Pariahs and Sisters of Battle is there, and her super compelling conversation with one female Astra Militarum, and there's death everywhere, and Astarte is freaking dying. I just hate seeing that. But also, of course, Astra Militarum dying, and this Pariah guy that kills a lot. And I don't know how this is going to continue, but this is freaking... I just can't. I mean, since I saw, actually, the 9th edition trailer, in which this studio had the pleasure to work on, to create it, and they actually were very happy that I covered it, which was crazy. I'm like, well, you saw my reaction? Thank you. So yeah, they were very happy to do that. They contacted me, so I was so happy, and I'm like, this is like the perfect Sister of Battle look ever. I love her. And now they really flesh her character out as well as how she looks, and she's amazing. They made her pretty, they make that female Astra Militarum soldier pretty, which is like becoming rare these days in entertainment. They try purposely to make people not pretty, so I'm glad. So that's gonna be all the all the shows ranked, which are 6 shows, and GW actually tried to count like trailers and the content for shows, which is ridiculous. But anyway, now let's go to the comment section and see what you guys are saying. So Matty here, one of my Primarchs. Hey Matty, ranked the shows this way: number 1, Parade Exus; number 2, Exodite; 3, Angels of Death prequel, so you mean Origins, then Angels of Death. So you do agree, actually, before I read that even, that you rank the Origins before Angels of Death. That's crazy. What a coincidence. So yeah, 4 Angels of Death, the original show; 5 Hammer and Bolter; 6 Iron Within; 7 Interrogator. I love to say it like this, Interrogator. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Okay, let me go and read everything that I can. And please do not ask me to rank Hammer and Bolter episodes. Just can. There are so many good. Yeah, it's exactly my thought. Plague Song gave me nightmares. I don't remember it, but I remember that I was not very happy about it. For sure, yeah, Nergo crap, absolutely disgusting. But a lot of people love Nergo for some reason. Yeah, there are only 3 apps. If you're talking about the Exodite, rumor mill is still that Astartes 2 is not coming out, that they had a falling out, but it's still on the site. Origins, the episode with the tech priest that turns the guardsman into a servitor, was horrific and haunting. You're right, yeah. So there's just so many stuff in Warhammer that I'm so freaking passionate about. And I'm like, okay, from a perspective of a fan, wouldn't you want, if you were GW, you have the resources to create the story from the very freaking beginning. Give us like Terra and ancient times, even for a bit, and give us the Emperor, how he came to be. Like, answer the question, how the Emperor came to be. Is that hard? I don't know. You tell me. Then he developed, he killed his uncle, he met Malkador, he started to become like the warrior, the everything. Basically, he conquered Earth. Before that, we had, before that, whatever we had before that, there's so many things. Unification Wars, that thing with the AI as well. There's so many stuff that just escaped me now because it's late, but it was just amazing to cover that. And then finally getting into the creation of the Astartes. Before that the Thunder Warriors, how they were killed, what was the betrayal like, the creation of the Custodes, just the beginning of the Imperium, and then continue from there. You could have years and years of content, really, but maybe, just maybe, that's gonna lay on the shoulders of Henry Cavill. So we're going to see that, hopefully. Next year, we're going to know more about the Amazon project, and all the projects, hopefully projects. And is Henry Cavill going to cancel Eisenhorn? Because that show is like before the pandemic, guys. I remember that around that time, when I was also getting into Warhammer 40K, I heard about the show. I was excited. Then I went through, of course, the novels, at least, well, the first one. About the Eisenhorn. I didn't went to everything about Eisenhorn, but I have perfectly good idea, who he is, all those things. And then I was like, why are GW making anything about a guy that, yeah, he's amazing, okay, he's a great Inquisitor, but we have so many more. And like Henry said, well, if I play this guy, I won't be able to play any other guy. There's so much more you know, so many other bigger characters, Primarchs, even Constantine Valdor, for one, that epic Chad Castori, you know. So, and I would say let him play the Emperor. So yeah, I already made videos about those things, but you can also let me know what you think in the comments, of course. And Mati says something. Hold on. There are all kinds of lore changes coming. Empress Korax is not in the Eye of Terra. He is in his tower in shadow form? Who said that? I mean, I really want to know about Korax in general. They're going to bring Korax back. The Khan is coming back, and so is Dorn. I hope that is true, but I really do not subscribe to any theory before it actually happens, because, you know, sometimes fans just guess those things and they don't guess them correctly. Sometimes they do, but you know. I would like to see Mark Strong to play Eisenhorn. Mike Strong. Damn it, I have to Google that. Well, now can't, but in general to see who that was. I know him, I just can't remember his face right now. Okay, anyway, guys, I gotta go, but let me know everything that you want to express in the comments. This is my OnlyFans, in which I use for my educational hub. So wellness, wellness and a lot of other stuff. I mean, you can see it here, and of course this, the intimate part that I also help with and coach. So go there if you like that, my personal time with you as well. And for everything else, hopefully hopefully I'm also making the video about 15 reasons why the Emperor of Mankind sucks. Me and Logan already recorded the voice lines, and I'm already editing and working on it, so hopefully this is gonna come as soon as humanly possible. But it's a lot of work, guys, a lot of work. I just can't believe it, but at least it's my idea, so I'm happy about that. And once again, this, if you like, but everything is down below. Love it, guys, and thank you so much for being here on the stream. Until next time, with me, the Empress, Gary. Love it.